From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and it is time for Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel, and this is for March 28th at the Great Race Place, Santa Anita Park. Now, this is a 9-race card for us today, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. And what do we have up first here in race 1? And in race 1, we have ourselves a really good... Okay. All right, sorry about that. Got a little stuck there. So in race 1, we have ourselves a really good one here. It's going to be the maiden special weight, $61,000. It's going to be a mile on the turf, and we're going to go with a horse by the name of Voronsky Style. And Voronsky Style is going to be a really good horse here, looking to get their first win ever. And this is going to be the horse's actual second time out. The horse finished second last time out, same rider as before. Phil D'Amato is the trainer for the horse as well too. And then you have the horse that we have in the second hole is going to be Bodacious. Bodacious is going to be trained by Brian Cornier and is going to be ridden by Abel Cedillo. This horse probably has some of the most experience out the group. Did finish second back on January 15th of this year. So, you know, that's what the horse does have to its resume. But in Voronsky Style, finished second last time. And, you know, usually that yields for a horse to finish first next time out because, you know, he saw that, you know, he lost. So that's why I'm going to go with in Voronsky Style in the one spot. But Bodacious does loom the danger here as well, too. So you got to take that horse very seriously. And then we got the one horse. Secret Club is going to be ridden by J.J. Hernandez and going to be trained by Sean McCarthy. Sean McCarthy, looking to get himself a good win here. Drayton Van Dyke was the jockey for this horse prior to that, but Drayton's out for some time now, and so J.J. Hernandez is going to go ahead and take the mount. And Secret Club seems to be getting better by the race when you look at the speed fix, so this horse has a big chance as well too. And then I'm going to go with the first timer here in the 6th hole, Master Diamond. I know that this kind of is off the radar a little bit, under the radar, I mean, but pretty much Master Diamond, you know, you got to always take these horses from San Luis Rey very seriously when they're training down there. Even though it's not many of them, still, they're training at some crazy numbers, and sometimes that doesn't get reported. So I'm just not going to be caught slipping, so I'm going to add Master Diamond, who's going to be trained by Daniel Dunham and ridden by S1 Flores. So that's going to be race 1 for you. That's going to be, once again, a maiden special weight, and it looks like it could be a very, very good race. Now, let's go ahead and move forward to our next race. In race 2, we have ourselves a maiden claiming race, and in race 2, we're going to go with Bristol Bayou. Bristol Bayou looks to be a downright winner. I know that it's 8-5, but you know what, though? I got to go with the numbers here, and I think that Bristol Bayou is just very much leagues ahead of this field as well. So I think that the horse will do will cash that ticket for it. So when I look at it, the horse finished 4th last time out on the 21st of February. That was with a different field. Now the horse is dropping in class as well too. Has a new jockey in Mario Gutierrez. John Charisse is the trainer for this horse, and this horse has finished second this year as well too. So the horse has some confidence to it. It's getting much better as it goes, and it has a lot of experience. So that's why I'm going to go here with Bristol Bayou. And then in the second hole, we have La Vie. La Vie is going to be trained by Leonard Powell and ridden by Edwin Maldonado. And this horse does look to loom a danger as well too. Does have some good speed, but has never finished better than 3rd in a race. So that's what you question a little bit with this horse, La Vie, but La Vie's speed is there. So, you know, the horse can definitely compete with this group. And then we got Cosmic Cowgirl. Cosmic Cowgirl is going to be trained by Richie Baltus, and JJ Hernandez is going to be riding the horse. Last time out, the horse finished 5th on February 26th. JJ Hernandez rode the horse that day and in its prior race as well, too. The best finish lately that this horse had was 3rd place when it was ridden by Flavian Pratt last June. So we'll see how it goes, but Cosmic Cowgirl is made for this condition, has been in this condition before, and should run a little bit better because the group that the horse went against last time was really, really good. So with that, we're going to go ahead and we go ahead and review our 4th horse here, and there's going to be Big Passion. Big Passion is going to be trained by Timmy Yaktine. Ellingwood will be riding the horse as well, too. So this is a low-key jockey in a sense, but the horse did ride the horse to a 2nd place finish last time out. So this horse does have the look to be able to compete. So it does only have 1 2nd place finish, but that was at Santa Anita as well, too. So the horse, the confidence is there here now at Santa Anita, so you got to take this horse very seriously. So that's where we're going there in race 2, and let's move on to race 3. And in race 3, we have ourselves a very good group here. This is going to be a group that's only going to be 5 horses as well. I'm going to go with the key horse being Lost in Space. Lost in Space has the look of a winner. This is going to be an allowance optional claimer, and it's going to be actually it's going to be a pretty good race because at the end of it all, the horses getting claimed can go for a big price, and there is no claiming prices on these horses. But I'm going to go with the import by the name of Lost in Space. Lost in Space is going to be trained by Simon Callahan and ridden by Umberto Rispoli. This is like custom made for a win here on the turf, and Simon Callahan is so good with these import horses, and that's what I'm going to do here is add in this Irish bred horse. We've got 2 Irish bred horses, but this one to me is the better of the group. And then we have De Jure, who just ran a bullet on the 20th of March. This horse finished 1st last time out as well too, in a good maiden special weight race, and go ahead and try to keep winning against winners this time. So the horse was first ridden by Mike Smith and then handed to Flavian Pratt. This is a Bob Baffert trainee as well too. The horse is coming in here at 8 to 5. Is coming in here for 8 to 5 at their spot. And then the 3rd horse we're going to use is going to be Hubris. Hubris has only ran twice, but did get a win last time out with Gio Franco riding. Richie Baltus is going to be the trainer, and this is a painter coat as well too. So this horse is has a pretty good idea how to roll here on the turf, and the horse actually won at 1 1/8 last time out as well too. So the horse went beyond the conditions, so you have to watch out for this, and it ran 2 bullets at SLR. So I feel like we got ourselves an ice cold exacta here on a Sunday afternoon. All right, so that's going to be race 3 for you, and with that, we're going to go ahead and take a very quick break, and you guys stay tuned. This is Horsin' Around presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we are now into race 4, and in race 4, we have ourselves another maiden claiming race with a purse of $25,000, and our key horse here is going to be a horse by the name of Trojan Clubhouse. Trojan Clubhouse is going to be trained. You guys got to understand, I'm looking at the form as I talk about this as well too. This horse is going to be trained by Andrew Lerner, and Andrew Lerner is going to have Alexis Centennial riding the horse as well too. The horse ran a bullet back on December 21st of last year during training. So pretty much the horse they've been bringing along slowly. They're just trying to get this horse, comfortable with its job in a sense. So Trojan Clubhouse to me when you got a horse that you've been working with for a while, they should explode and have themselves a big race. And Andrew Lerner has seemed to really kind of heat up over the last few years or so when it comes to these first timers that he's had. And in the condition, it's perfect. So I do like Clubhouse Ride, a first timer, and this is my first timer of the day, and this could be your best value play of the day as well too. So all my stable duel folks who are following along, you guys go ahead and jump on that horse right there, Trojan Clubhouse, as our first timer of the day. And then we're going to go ahead and pair this horse up with Coastal King. Coastal King looks to be pretty good as well too. Coastal King actually finished third last time out. And this horse is in our third spot, actually. So pretty much when I look at Coastal King, I'm just bringing them up now because they're 5-2 for the morning line and everything like that. And Tyler Bays is rising the horse, and Van Belvoir is the trainer. So the horse does look good, finishing third last time out. So we'll see how it goes. But I chose Musical Gem over this horse because I feel like this horse is just a little bit better when you look at everything. But the horse has been thrown around a little bit. Val Bricknerhoff was the first trainer for the horse. Then the horse was claimed by Howard Zucker and then claimed back by Val. So what I'm seeing here is that Val is very confident in this horse and wants to, get this horse to the finish line. So pretty much the owners, same owners as well too, the Grayson Living Trust. So here we are. That's going to be our horse in the 2-hole. And then it's not Family Matters, but Today Matters. So we're going to go with this horse right here. Lorenzo Ruiz is the trainer for this horse. And then we have Abel Cedillo riding this horse as well, too. The horse's best finish was 5th, but I think the horse can improve today because now it's in a dropping in class. And so we'll see how it goes. The speed is there. So we'll see how it shakes out. Today Matters is going to be 7-2. So let's have some fun with this. And that's going to be race 4 for you, okay? Then we move on to race 5. And in race 5, we have ourselves a really good one here as well, too. We got a horse by the name of Commanding Chief. That's going to be our key horse here. It's going to be 4-1 on the morning line. And Commanding Chief is a horse that is trained by John Sadler. He's going to be ridden by TJ Pereira. Finished 4th last time out. But in January on the 17th, the horse finished 2nd with Joel Rosario riding. But this time around, TJ Pereira gets the call, and this is the first time him and this horse are, linking up and everything together. So pretty much it should be able to be a big switch here, and it should work out as well, too. This is going to be a mile on the turf as well, and this is going to be a maiden claiming race. So the horses, as I said before, is dropped down in class to this is the lowest class the horse has been a part of. I think this horse should run huge, to be honest with you. And then we have our next horse up is going to be another doozy, and this is going to be a horse by the name of Holy Emperor. Holy Emperor is going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt, and he's going to be trained by Robert Falcone. And this horse looks to be another horse that can loom the danger. Did finish 2nd last time out in a turf race that went 1 mile and 1/8. But this horse was coming along. It wasn't leading in the race. It had to pretty much come from the 5th pole and wound up finishing 2nd when it got down to the stretch drive. Excuse me. So pretty much we have ourselves a very, very good duel here, in my opinion. So these can be 2 very good horses for you on the stable duel because it's a wide open race. They don't have like a bottom out favorite here. Then we're going to go with the horse by the name of Mongolian Kingdom. Mongolian Kingdom is going to be trained by Inebish Inbet. And this horse is pretty much a part of the Mongolian stable. Yeah, that's the owners because they have a lot of these horses. And they'll all start with the Mongolian. Last time out, this horse did finish 5th with Alexis Centino riding, but the best finish this horse had was 2nd over at Delmar. So the horse has been doing okay here, finished 3rd back in January, but now gets a new jockey, and this will be something that gives the horse a better chance, in my opinion. Centino is a good jockey, but he's still a bug. So we'll see how it goes, and we move from there. Our next horse up is going to be a horse by the name of Prince Magician. Prince Magician is going to be trained by Hector Palma and ridden by S1 Flores. Now, what happens here is that pretty much we got 2 horses that are 8-1, and this horse is in the 3-hole but you know they're interchangeable in a sense as well too. The horse did run a bullet for us as well, so you have to look at that part. So this is race 5, and I feel like I can really go places here in race 5, and then you know this is going to be tough. But I think the first 3 races are going to be pretty formful, and then the next 2 races are going to be where you really need to be a good handicapper at. So let's go ahead and look at the early pick 5. All right, early pick 5, we're going to go basic in leg 1, 1, 2, 3. In leg 2, we're going to go ahead and single the 6 there. Then in leg 3, we're going to take the 1, 5. And then in leg 4, we're going to all bet. And then in leg 5, we're going to go 4, 5, 9. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the 6th race before we take our next break. All right, so here in the 6th race, we have ourselves a really good allowance optional claimer here. We're going to go with the horse by the name of Mulberry Street. And if you ever been to Beverly Hills, you guys already know they have some of the best pizza there at a place called Mulberry Street Pizza. So when you guys go to Beverly Hills, whenever you're on Cannon Drive, go to Mulberry Street Pizza, and you guys will enjoy that. I promise you that. I know for a fact. I promise you, you will love it. All right, so last time out, though, Mulberry Street did finish 2nd place, and Abel Cedillo was riding this horse. The trainer is going to be a horse jockey who doesn't run many horses. It's going to be Carlo Vacaressa. So this horse did run huge last time out, has the numbers to prove that it can compete with this group. The only win the horse had was at Keeneland by a nose. Joe Talamo was riding the horse that day, but I think Abel Cedillo has what it takes to get this horse across the line today and get its photo taken. So that's why I'm really excited about this horse today, Mulberry Street. And Mulberry Street does have a good number for us today as well too. So that's 8-1 for today. So pretty much we'll probably jump a little bit. We'll probably jump a little bit higher as well too. I think a lot of people are going to be ready to go ahead and bet on that 4 horse, but I don't even have the 4 horse in the 2nd spot. I think that Dare is the horse to beat here. But you know, pretty much has had plenty of chances as well too. This horse did win back at Del Mar in a 6.5 furlong race, but this is a little bit further for this horse. It's a mile and 1/16, and the horse did have Money Mike Smith riding it last time out, but the horse finished 5th. This is a Miaglio Dioro baby, so pretty much that's why the horse gets a lot of good looks and everything like that. And Neil Drysdale is the conditioner for this horse, and Ricky Gonzalez is riding this horse, and the horse ran a bullet on March 22nd, so you know the horse is ready to roll going into this one. So I still feel like this horse will be the one to beat. Now Magic on Tap is the favorite simply because the horse did win on debut. Drayden Van Dyke was riding that day. Then Drayden rode the horse again, and both these times were at Del Mar. The only time the horse ran at Santa Anita, the horse did finish 2nd, and that was back on September 27th of 2019. So the horse hasn't been seen in almost 2 years. So the horse has been off almost 18 months. So pretty much they come back today, but they've been running bullets as well too in their training to get back to the races. And Magic on Tap will probably be a horse that does get a lot of the money when we get to the gate. And then we go ahead, and in our last spot, we got a horse by the name of Go Daddy Go. And Go Daddy Go looks to be pretty good as well, too. TJ Pereira is going to be riding this horse. Brian Cornier is the conditioner for this horse. And this horse did do very well last time out with TJ riding. The horse did finish 3rd on the 20th of February. Mulberry Street was just ahead of this horse. So I do expect those 2 horses to be right at each other's throat once again. So I love this group right here. I think this group can do very well here in race 6. So with that, we're going to go ahead and take another commercial break here. And this is Horsin' Around presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, time for race 7, and we have ourselves another maiden special weight. as well too. And this should be a fun one. I feel like this is going to be my best bet of the day. This horse should be able to really whoop this field, in my opinion. And this is going to be Velvet. And just like in Coming to America, what is that? Velvet? Crushed Velvet. I'm telling you, this is going to be a good horse today. I just love Velvet. I just had so many different things to think of to announce it to you guys. But yes, what is that? Velvet? Yes, it is the number 7 horse. So we're going to take this horse at 5-2. This horse looks to be an outright winner as well, too, in my opinion. And you guys will see when you guys look at the late pick 4 as well, too, how much I'm really high on this horse. And I think the horse can run a huge one for us in this spot. So Velvet is a horse that is looking to go ahead and get their first win ever. And Velvet actually finished second first time out at Del Mar, wound up finishing third back on February 7th in a 6-furlong race. So the horse got better as it went. The horse actually kind of regressed just a little bit going further, but was a big favorite in that race. But those two horses that that were ahead, they were really good horses. But Velvet is a horse that was $875,000. So this horse has been put into the spot to get a big win, and I think that's exactly what's going to occur. This horse now can actually go further because, you know, pretty much you get those first route races in, so the horse can have some confidence. Now I feel the horse knows exactly what it's supposed to do, and this horse should be able to go ahead and get a big win. And you got to love it because the horse is rode on nothing but the turf. And when you look at that price tag of $875,000 at the Keeneland September sale, oh yeah, this bad boy definitely has to win because they have Breeders' Cup playing this horse, and this horse is American Pharoah filly as well too. So make your daddy proud today. We're going to go ahead and take Velvet to go ahead and get a big win for us today. And it seems like all American Pharoah's daughters do very, very well on the track. Now let's go ahead and move forward, and we have ourselves our next horse, Highland Heaven. And Highland Heaven is going to be in the 9 hole, and Highland Heaven is going to be trained by Phil D'Amato, going to be ridden by JJ Hernandez. This horse actually finished 4th last time out, but has the numbers to compete with this group. And you can see Flavian Pratt rode the horse the last 3 times, and then Berto Rispoli rode the horse on debut. And this horse has only ran at one track, Santa Anita. So, you know, when you run at one track, the horse after a while is like, okay, I know where I'm at. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to try to win this race today. And that's how it looks to me. And when you got the top jockey jumping off, you know, you got to always throw that horse in because they're going to run huge. So, or they can run huge. It doesn't guarantee they're going to run huge, but you guys know what I mean, though. So pretty much we move forward and we have ourselves another good one here. And that's going to be Whistler Style. Whistler Style is a horse that I'm very keen to, and as you guys can see, they got Tyler Bays riding this horse now, and you know, Victor Espinosa rode the horse to a 5th place finish. Joel Rosario a 4th place finish before that. So I'm thinking with this, Ian Krujak gave the horse a little bit of time, gave the horse about a month off. They're going to go ahead and try to get this thing together. Horse was 60-1 last time out, but ran much better, was even in the front for majority of the race as well too. If the horse builds some confidence, it probably can go from the rooter to the tutor. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. But I do like that horse a lot right there as well too, Whistler Style. And then we also have Jibber Jabber. Jibber Jabber, if you guys remember those old cartoons, that was the shark, I think. Jibber Jabber. So Jibber Jabber is going to be ridden by Umberto Rispoli once again. This horse is an Irish bred as well too. And then you have Patty Gallagher as the conditioner for this horse. I think that this horse has to be included because simply we're on the turf and this is for honor. So, you know, you got to always take them very seriously here. So I'm throwing this horse out here as well too. Patty Gallagher looking to get this horse a good win. The horse had already ran on turf at a mile, so this should be pretty good, and it's a pretty good group as well, too. We got a lot of value here, so we'll see how it goes, and we move on to race 8. And in race 8, we got Axeman Baffert horse that we've been waiting to come along for some time now, and I think that this could be a shining moment for Axeman when nobody sees Axeman coming. And then Mastering is going to be the big favorite here, another Baffert horse, and then we have Growth Engine here as well. John Sadler trains this horse, and Flavian Pratt's going to ride that horse as well too. And then we got Restrained Vengeance here as well too, a horse that did win a few stakes races in a row back over at Sunland and Golden Gate, but pretty much has been whatever since then. But at the end of the day, this horse does loom a danger as well. You got to take it seriously. So Restrained Vengeance gets into the group ridden by Tyler Bays and is going to be trained by Val Brickner Hoff. So there it is for race 8, and man, it looks like it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a good one here. So Axeman, hopefully Axeman can hold that 5-1 run huge. I saw Axeman on debut at Santa Anita as well too, so that's why I'm very keen to the horse. And he was damn good on debut as well too. But things have never panned out the way that they were supposed to for old Axeman. So let's get to this final race, and in our final race we have here, it's going to be a race. It's going to be a claiming race. And yeah, you guys already know that's going to be the Santana Mile. It's a $75,000 race. It's really just more of a stakes race, but it's not a big stakes race, but it's a graded one, so it's all good. So now we have top horse here, Next Revolt. Next Revolt is pretty good as well too. This horse should actually be it should be the winner, because you got Flavian Pratt riding in a 12.5 claimer race. Minimum's 12.5 for the claimers and everything, and this is low run claimers at Santa Anita. So last time out, the horse finished second, and the horse was with DeSormo. So Flavian comes back to ride the horse again for Bob Hess, but Flavian's rode the horse three times prior to this as well too. So it's funny, he's rode the horse for 3 different trainers, and this will be the 4th trainer that Flavian has rode for. So there's something that he likes about the horse. So that's why he's coming back around to try to go ahead and get this horse to the winner's circle. And then what we have up next, we have ourselves a very good horse here with Western Smoke. Western Smoke looks to be a horse that could be right there in the money as well too. And I like Western Smoke. This horse is going to be ridden by Tyler Bays, trained by Craig DeLassy. Finished second back on January 18th, finished 9th in a much better race. Drops back down in class. Should be right there in the thick of things in this group. So we'll see how it goes. But Western Smoke, let's see how it goes. Messino Racing Stable. All right. So we are here. We go back to Speaker of the House. Speaker of the House is going to be in our 2-hole, and Speaker of the House has a lot of experience. And this time around, I got Abel Cedillo riding, and then you have a horse that finished 3rd last time out on the March 20th. So they're wheeling this horse back around fairly quickly, literally 8 days after it ran, and it's running literally at a different condition of 7 furlongs now instead of the mile 116. So they cut the horse back to a condition that the horse has never really rode in. So this is something to look at. This could work out for us at the end of the day, where it can be some big money. All right, so that's where we got Speaker of the House. Now we're going to go ahead and throw on the 4-horse Bird, and Bird is going to be trained by Steve Knapp, ridden by Alexis Centino. And this should be a good one as well, too. The horse finished 5th last time out. Best finish that the horse had at Santa Anita was back last year in March, where the horse finished 3rd. So the horse did take a whole year off, came back and rode twice in February. And so this is the 3rd time around. So this horse should be ready to roll and is familiar with this group as well, too. All right, and then let's go ahead and finish up. We have 3 Arch Mafia, who looks like it could be the second favorite in this race. This horse is a $225,000 purchase. Ran a bullet back on January 18th. Ran a race back on February 27th. Finished 2nd. This horse will get a lot of attention, and I know a lot of you guys are like, why do you have this horse in the 5th hole? It's a late race that's wide open to me on a Sunday, and anything can happen on a Sunday at Santa All right, so let's go ahead and get to the late pick four. In the late pick four, I'm going to go ahead and go 4 deep, 4, 7, 8, 9, single to 7. Then we're going to go in the stakes race 1, 4, 5. And then in leg 4, I'm going to take all 5 of those horses 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. And this is going to equal out a $30 investment for the late pick 4. So there it is once again, 4, 7, 8, 9, 7, 1, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, a total of $30. All right, so with that, I want to go ahead and thank you guys so much for tuning in. As I always say, bet with your head, not with your heart. The movement is moving, and this is Horsing Around, presented by Stable Duel, March 28th, Santa Anita Park. So you guys enjoy the 9-race card. Hopefully you guys go ahead and cash out big with Stable Duel, and I'm looking forward to it, okay? So I'll be back to you guys next week talking some more Santa Anita and getting you guys those winners, all right? So with that, I am gone.